Hey, welcome to Side New with JW. This is Side New number 45. Hold yourself accountable. So nowadays, there are so many individuals out in the world and in society in general that don't hold themselves accountable. You know, they start their day off with, well, you know, this is why this happened, or well, that is why this happened, or so-and-so did this, or it's not my fault, or, you know, this is something that, you know, occurred, and I didn't have any control off of it. Look, don't be starting off your sentence with well, or that person, or whatever it may be. Your crap excuses on why you're not holding yourself accountable. Don't blame others in the system, you know, that they are the reasons that you're not where you want to be or you're not being, you know, successful in life. You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to go ahead and check yourself. You shouldn't be worrying about or relying on other people to keep you in check or the system to keep you in check. If you want to do something and you want to be successful in life and you're not getting there, well, it needs to be you that's holding yourself accountable. You can't rely on someone else. What if someone else leaves? Well, you know, they were the one that were helping me do this, and they were the one helping me get to my success, and then they left, and it all fell apart. Is that really the excuse that you're going to use when you're looking at, you know, trying to get successful? Look, hold yourself accountable. It's simple. Look in the mirror, realize that you are in charge. If you want to do something, you know, you're like, let's say cut sweets out, you know, I try to stay away from sweets. And it's not anything, just it's kind of a personal thing. I try to stay away from sweets because I know that I already intake enough sweets through, you know, soda that I already drink. So, you know, when there's a opportunity, I try to go ahead and realize, well, I could take that. It's not gonna, you know, kill me. However, I'm the one putting the restriction on myself. I have to hold myself accountable for it. And that's just something small. We talk about big things. We're talking about life lessons. We're talking about, you know, getting towards success. You have to be the one that holds yourself accountable. And here's the other thing. We all screw up. And I talk about it, you know, in many other videos about failing. You got to be the one that owns that. You got to be the one that owns your mistake. You didn't fail because someone else. You failed because of you. You need to own that. That's yours. So don't blame it on other people and don't, well, this is what, look, like I said, all right, don't be starting sentences off with well. If you have a mistake or if you make a mistake, own it. We all make them. It's fine. Realize it and then learn from it. Because if you don't hold yourself accountable, you're not going to learn from any of your mistakes. You're going to think, oh, well, this is why it happened. This is why this was. And you're going to continue to just blame everyone and everything on why you're not where you want to be. And I was talking to, you know, a couple of my bosses today about this, and it was something that, you know, we were discussing. And it's frustrating because so many individuals want to blame everyone else and everything else, but they don't want to look in the mirror and they don't want to hold themselves accountable when they screw something up. The field goal's right there, and you know exactly what you need to do, and you just punt it all together. It doesn't even get close. But then it's not your fault. It was the grass, or it was, you know, the guy that's holding the ball, or the wind, or something else. You think about all the other different things on why, you know, you didn't make the field goal instead of realizing your kick sucked. You weren't on point. You didn't practice enough. You weren't trying hard enough. You weren't doing certain things. And that's really what a lot of people don't see. They want to blame everyone else, but not look in the mirror and realize that, you know what? The shortcoming is yours. You are the one that's sucking at this. And you need to go ahead and do something about it. And that is hold yourself accountable. If you want to do something, you want to try to accomplish something, you want to try to be successful, you know, if you decide on something and you're setting out on the path and then you kind of start getting off of the path, look, you got to be the knucklehead that goes ahead and gets back on the path by yourself. It's great to have other people out there that can help, but don't be relying on them. Because if they're not there, you can't use the excuse, oh, well, that's why I kind of fell off the path. No. Look in the mirror, realize that you're in charge of this. Hold yourself accountable. And if you're not, and you're making excuses, look, stop. Stop making excuses. They're not going to get you to success. They're going to get you to mediocre, where sometimes that's where some of you belong. You belong there because you don't understand and you don't realize what it takes to get to something better than that. And you're not willing to go ahead and hold yourself accountable and try to get to phenomenal. So if you're not going to hold yourself accountable, that's on you, boss. But at the end of the day, look in the mirror, realize that this is you. This is your life. These are your decisions. And if you're screwing them up and you're screwing up your life, you got to fix it. You got to make some types of change. And you got to be the one that holds yourself accountable for the mistakes, the fails, the issues that come up and you don't take action on. So until my next video, if you like this one, hit like, share, and again, thanks for watching. Decide New number 45, hold yourself accountable.